Mm, mm, mm. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm using the iPad this time, so it may look a little off, but we'll do what we can. I don't even know why this thing is reversed. That's crazy, but we'll make it work, I guess. Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground, move it. Hope you're having a great start to your Thursday. This thing sucks. This is what I get. Whatever. I don't even know how to switch this. Maybe this way? I don't even think that's gonna help. Or maybe it's this one. I don't know. Whatever. We'll make it do what we do. Yeah. So you saw the thumbnail and the title, and this doesn't even want to cooperate this morning, but we gonna figure this out. Yeah. All right. We just have to roll with that. All right. Whatever. I think this will probably be the first and last time I'm using my iPad. So I figure this out. But anyway. And it don't even show the chat consistently. Yeah. I guess we'll just... So, you gotta love Apple. They swear that they are... they're innovative, but they can't even have streamlining between their devices. But whatever. So you see this, and probably most of y'all didn't even know that this happened. So the reason they're saying why Vivek hasn't tweeted a lot lately is because, you know, what he said, agreeing with Elon Musk over Christmas. That's part of it, but this resurfaced, and we're going to keep a pin in the word resurface. It says Vivek Ramaswamy, an Ohio native, is interested in filling Vance's old Senate seat. Now, this came out yesterday. Who wants to say it with us? We can say it loud and say it proud. DEI Ramaswamy. Put that in the chat one time, because you know MAGA gonna come over here and try to defend this. MAGA, I would love for y'all to defend this. Like, real talk. Let's have some fun today. Come defend this. Vivek didn't earn this. You can put DEI Ramaswamy, DEI ramen noodles. You can put in DEI Ramascammy, whatever. DEI curry. I don't care. Let's have the conversation. Come here, MAGA. And the reason why I said this resurfaced is because he tried that already. Do you see what it says? Hold on, let me back up the thing a little bit. There you go. Vivek Ramaswamy to withdraw from Ohio Senate nomination after a leaked Doge in Trump administration. Trump don't want this man around no place. He don't want this man nowhere near him. DEI 7-Eleven, I could care less. DEI H1B. Put whatever you want to put. We're going to have a conversation today. Come here, MAGA. Explain your man. I can see why he didn't watch Boy Meets World and Family Matters and Friends. He doesn't know how to make a decision and stick with it. So let's read this. Former Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy has expressed interest in the Ohio U.S. Senate seat that was vacated by Vice President-elect J.D. Vance. Two people with direct knowledge of the biotech entrepreneur's wishes told the Associated Press. AKA that bull that he said he found out that he wasn't white. Elon could get away with it. Elon could say what he wants, and he's white, and Elon will still have friends. Vivek tried to latch on to that, and Vivek found out that he's not white. Hell, if you don't believe me, you can go online right now and put in his name, and people are like, I never trusted him. Oh, but then we look at your tweets and we see that you trusted him, but now that he said something you didn't like, you don't trust him now. Funny, a whole bunch of people told y'all that, but you didn't want to listen. Why? Anti-black, anti-DEI, anti-woke. Okay. The 39-year-old from Cincinnati has been weighing a campaign for Ohio governor in 26 and hoped to build his policy profile as partner to billionaire Elon Musk, lead a non-governmental effort to cut federal government spending, regulations, and personnel. By the way, we're going to give you a nice little piece of, you know what, we're going to give you a nice little spoonful of caviar at the end of this regarding his best buddy Elon, which I keep telling y'all he going to sell that app, and all the dominoes are now falling into place. But in recent weeks, Ramaswamy had multiple conversations with President-elect Donald Trump about filling the Senate seat, according to one of the people. That person said Trump approached Ramaswamy to consider taking the seat as someone familiar with Trump's goal of slashing the federal bureaucracy. Right. Okay. Again, MAGA, I want y'all to come in here and explain to me how Vivek earned this. Or how he's in the process of earning this. I want y'all to tell me. I'm going to continue. The people with direct knowledge of Ramaswamy's interest in the Senate seat spoke on condition of anonymity, to disclose a private discussion. Trump's transition team, I'm not donating a damn thing to you. Trump's transition team did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Ohio's Republican Governor Mike DeWine will appoint the successor to Vance, who was elected to the Senate in 2022, but is scheduled to be sworn in as the Republican President-elect Donald Trump's vice president on Monday, which we will be streaming. The person DeWine appoints will serve until December 2026. They would need to run again for the remainder of the term in November 2026. Neither Governor DeWine nor our office has commented on any possible candidates for the pending appointment. Dan Tierney, a spokesperson for the governor's office, said in a statement. Ramaswamy raged an outsider bid for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination last year. It's not an outsider, but okay. But suspended his campaign after a fourth place finish in Iowa's leadoff precinct caucuses. AKA, he lost badly. Ramaswamy endorsed Trump and became a regular surrogate to the campaign, headlining fundraisers in battleground states. Ramaswamy had expressed interest in the Senate seat after the election, but originally took his name out of consideration as he was asked to help lead the Department of Government Efficiency, an outside effort with Musk to drastically reduce the size and cost of government. Yeah, okay. A spokesman for Ramaswamy did not immediately reply to a request for comment. Ramaswamy's renewed interest in the seat was first reported by the Washington Post. I want y'all to explain to me. MAGA, come here. Don't act like you didn't see this. And you don't see this live. I want y'all to come in here and tell me how he earned this. I'd like to know that. I want y'all to explain how a businessman with failed products and couldn't even get top 3 in caucuses in Iowa, the first one, didn't even go finish the race. How he got this opportunity and how he's gonna, if he wins, he earned it. I want y'all to explain this to me. Look at this. President-elect Donald Trump wants Vivek to run for the Ohio Senate seat. Ooh, dude craps all over Trump's base and Trump still promotes him because the only thing that matters in the kingdom of Macedonia is how much someone bows before the orange throne. Sad and pathetic. Trump wants Vivek Ramaswamy to fill J.D. Vance's Senate seat in Ohio. Hope that happens because Sherrod Brown will crush oligarch Ramaswamy in 2026. The working class people of Ohio don't want a wealthy oligarch as their senator who has screwed over working class Americans. Nasty word. Trump so powerfully, quote, didn't approve of his intervention in H-1B debate that he decided to encourage Vivek to seek the open Senate seat in Ohio afterward to teach him a lesson, obviously. Because he doesn't want him nowhere near him. It goes on. God, if Vivek ended up in a statewide Senate election in Ohio, his opponent would have a field day using his H-1B tweets against him. Vivek Ramaswamy thinks you're too stupid to hire. You're stupid enough to vote for him. That's true. Hey Vivek, sounds like you shouldn't start looking for, you shouldn't finalize that application for them Washington private schools. Trump encourages Vivek Ramaswamy to seek Ohio's open Senate seat. His camp says that this will aid his efforts in DOGE and help advance legislative goals by giving him a perch in Congress. Oh my God. Hey Vivek, let's help you. You do realize if you take this job that East Palestine is going to be on your plate, right? That town's still not fixed. I hope you understand that. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. DeWine ends his career in disgrace if he appoints this snake to the Senate. Vivek is pure scum. He is a mockery of the very component of America First that Trump won on and Ohio voted for. His loyalty is not to the United States of America, certainly not to the American people. Well, we told you this. His whole campaign was America First 2.0. He doesn't know how to run a campaign. It's funny because when Teslin Figueroa said, "Why didn't you start off in local politics first?" He was like, he started bull jiving, but you know, y'all got it. You right. Look, here's the tweet. And yes, this means I'm withdrawing myself from consideration for the pending Senate appointment in Ohio. Whoever Governor DeWine appoints to JDC has some big shoes to fill. I will help them however I can. You're crazy. And finally, we found somebody to kiss his butt. And be like, dude, this would be the worst decision Ohio ever made. My God, I'm actually surprised MAGA's not here. MAGA's usually waiting. This is a prime opportunity to tell me how this ain't DEI. Maybe Elon wants to put a Tesla factory in Ohio. And y'all sat here and y'all are allowing this. This is nasty. That's crazy. Within a month. Mm. Imagine if he loses to another white man. I don't know what they caught on to. Don't come in here with the foolishness. There's nothing to not catch on. Just don't come in here with the foolishness. We can have conversations. Just when I ask you questions, don't start deflecting. Let's go. But I know why they're not here, because they know he didn't earn this. This is blatant DEI right here. Look, here we go. See what I mean? Oh, he would be amazing. Debbie Lang, an Ohio Republican Party Central Committee woman, told the caller of Ramaswamy. He's great. He's such a supporter of President Trump. Notice what she just said. He's a supporter of President Trump. Not anything that he did personally or politically. It's just that he is such a supporter of President Trump. You just called that man a sycophant. You called him a fan. He can articulate our conservative values. Remember what they said about Obama and they got upset? The left? When Joe Biden said that he was clean and articulate? It's funny that they always use articulate for brown people, but all right. He's wonderful. Wonderful. He has a great spirit. He's our future. Remember when Candace Owens said that? He's the rising star of the Republican Party? Yeah, how that's working. He's a young man and he's brilliant. Don't you just love it when they give you that backhanded compliment of how smart you are? A young man. He's about to be 40. Okay. And so he would be good. State Senator Sandy O'Brien also threw her support behind Ramaswamy in a conversation with the caller. One of our, he also lowered whatever, that's about JD. But there you go. Yes, we know Wallow J, and guess what? I don't care. Who died now? Oh, Bob Euchre? That sucks. Alright, we move on. Byron Donalds word on the Hill that Donald Trump is pushing the governor of Ohio hard pause to replace J.D. Vance in Ohio with Vivek Ramaswamy. But he's not pushing DeSantis to replace Marco Rubio with you in the Senate in Florida. You sold your soul for nothing, moron. If that's true, that's even worse. But again, I told you what the play was. They're going to try to run Byron Donalds in Florida for governor in 26. And all Florida Democrats got to do is pull out a suave Cuban that is a centrist. Byron Donalds will get destroyed. But all right. Be prepared to have Florida have a Democrat governor again. How is that more work for the nanny? That's more money because we already know that George is fucking a nanny, but allegedly. Nanny's the only one that gives him the praise that he so deserves. Odds are Vivek takes the job just shot up to 25%. Okay. Miss Nisi, he could just take all the kids. He has the money. She doesn't. He can take all them kids and go to England and live the life of a king. And then kids will want for nothing. She gonna have to hop planes to go see her kids. What else? Maybe she could go hang out with Vivek. Damn, that's as high as you can.
Ramaswamy is now throwing his hat back into the ring. Back in November, Ramaswamy took himself out of consideration after being selected to run the Department of Government Efficiency. But now several sources say he's changed his mind after a push from President-elect Donald Trump to reconsider this open Senate seat. Sources have said Lieutenant Governor John Huston has been the front runner.
I don't even know y'all can hear that.
Huston even visiting Trump at Mar-a-Lago home last month to talk about this vacant seat.
John Huston. That'd be funny if Trump actually picks that white man. That would be funny as hell. Got an email from Vivek's campaign asking for donation today. I have a feeling he's running for Ohio Senate. Okay. That's fine if you can't hear it. It was nothing important. It was just saying that that John Husted is the front runner right now, but you know how Trump's word has some sway over the RNC. I'm telling you, Trump, listen, you want to kill your legacy some more? Put him in there. You'll never be able to escape from DEI ever again. And it'll be perfect content for me. Vivek over here he's just putting his name everywhere. That way he can't lose. Nasty work. But anyway, I said I was going to give y'all a little taste of your boy Elon, you know, Vivek's best friend. Remember, I keep telling y'all that he gonna sell that app? I can't hit the lotto, but I'm hitting all this. Elon Musk underpaid Twitter acquisition by $150 million by not disclosing state. SEC alleges. The SEC alleges Musk violated federal securities law in a new lawsuit. Get some. The Securities Exchange Commission sued Elon Musk in federal court on Tuesday for allegedly misleading shareholders when he bought hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Twitter stock in 2022 before acquiring the company. The SEC alleged that Musk violated federal securities laws when he amassed more than $500 million in shares of Twitter, later renamed X, without properly disclosing his stake in the company, allowing him to purchase a social media company at artificially low prices. I'm drinking on this right here. That Arizona green tea. You heard what I said. Musk underpaid by more than $150 million by failing to disclose his stake in Twitter, the SEC alleged. Because Musk failed to timely disclose his beneficial ownership, he was able to make these purchases from the unsuspecting public at artificially low prices, which did not yet reflect the undisclosed material information of Musk's beneficial ownership of more than 5% of Twitter common stock and investment purpose. A lawsuit said accusing Musk of waiting 11 days before disclosing his stake because he wanted to make sure that that deal went through. Musk acquired Twitter for roughly $44 billion in October 2022. The lawsuit asked the courts to ultimately order Musk to pay disgorgement of his unjust enrichment and to pay a civil penalty. The SEC has requested a jury trial. In response to a post on X regarding the SEC's lawsuit, Musk called the agency a totally broken organization. Here we go. They spend their time on ish like this when there are so many actual crimes that go unpunished. Now he's trying to snitch on everybody else. The SEC offered to settle the case for $178 million as well as a $40 million penalty and $45 million in interest. Damn. According to a letter Musk's attorney Alex Spiro sent the agency in late December. Spiro criticized the combined $263 million settlement as exorbitant and unprecedented because the SEC did not allege Musk acted willfully to harm investors in the company. Sir? He actually did. They saw him as a benefactor to buy that app and thought about the changes and the money that could be made because they hoped that when he came back, them companies that started leaving, it would just blow over and they would say, okay, yeah, we're going to come back. And it made it worse. Now he's trying to change it now and trying to make it more positive. So when he does sell it, he can at least get back and not lose anything on it. Yeah, I think y'all need to, don't tell people lies. Musk poked fun at the SEC's investigation last month, posting on X another letter Spiro sent SEC Chair Gary Gensler, along with the caption, "Oh Gary, how could you do this to me?" In the letter, Spiro accused the SEC of harassing and targeting Musk by forcing him to either accept a monetary payment or face charges on numerous counts. This series of events makes clear that the commission is not motivated to seek the truth, but instead is engaged in an improperly motivated campaign against Mr. Musk and the individuals and companies associated with him, Spiro wrote. "We demand to know who directed these actions, whether it was you or the White House." In a post on X the same day, Musk accused the SEC of being another weaponized institution doing political dirty work. Right. Okay. In its lawsuit filed Tuesday, the SEC accused Musk of misleading shareholders as he began to amass millions of dollars in Twitter stock in March 2022. When Musk would ultimately acquire the company in October 2022, his purchase of 5% of the company in March prompted the stock price to increase more than 27% once it was disclosed. You still want to tell me he didn't try to misuse shareholders? And I just explained it? Spiro said in a statement to ABC News that his client has done nothing wrong, called the lawsuit a sham. The case is likely to be one of the final acts of the SEC under the Biden administration. Musk has been deeply involved in Donald Trump's return to office, having spent more than $250 million to help him win the election. Here we go. Musk has a long history of feuding with the SEC following 2018 settlement when Musk and Tesla paid a combined $40 million settlement related to when Musk tweeted that he could take Tesla private for $420 a share despite no plans being in the works. Musk has unsuccessfully tried to appeal the settlement and has repeatedly criticized the SEC tactics. I want to be clear, Musk told 60 Minutes in 2018 following the settlement, "I do not respect the SEC. I do not respect them." Good. If you don't respect them, close up shop. Since you don't respect them. Now all of a sudden y'all don't want to respect the rules. When these companies start dropping DEI, you're telling them that they're great. Now you don't want to respect the rules of government, but you want to get in the government. Lord. Hey, Trump, this is your man's, right? This is the dude. This is the dude. This is the guy, right? This is the guy. I hope y'all say this. Go F yourself when he tells you he got to sell the app. I want to see. Damn, it's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait to see all these MAGA adjacent accounts scream that Elon Musk is selling the app, free speech is dying. What else? If the Saudis take it, now we're gonna be under Sharia Twitter and all this. I can't wait. Just make sure y'all keep tagging me and I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker told you. That motherfucker was woke. Oh my God. By the way, Elon's DEI too, but that's all right. But this was just a quick live, family. What have we learned today? Vivek is now DEI. He is DEI. If he gets this, he's DEI forever. A DEI senator. Lord have mercy. You know what's gonna end up happening too? If he gets this, then you know what? California, Washington, they should just run. Washington should just run as their Senator Bill Gates. They might as well just do that. Run Jeff Bezos as your senator. Any and every businessman and businesswoman, hell, run the Soroses. Run them as a senator in New York. Why don't we just make Elon Musk the governor of Texas? For a bunch of people that keep running around saying that millionaires and billionaires are what's wrong with this country because they don't have a grasp of what's going on the street level. The second they try to get a little bit of political power, y'all out there cheering them on. It's hilarious to me. And I know there's plenty of dumbasses that Elon Musk said, I'm going to run for the governor of Texas in 26. Y'all going to be sitting up there and be like, this is great. Y'all just, and then when they take stuff over, because remember, governor and these senators, even though they're in Washington, the senators, that's still a state level job. They can touch you. They can ruin your life. But y'all will accept it because they got a name, because they're a celebrity. Y'all don't listen, boy. But maybe y'all gotta hear. Maybe you gotta feel it. Ohio. I know y'all not gonna go down this road. I just know. Yes, Governor Wills is DI too, but guess what? Next year, he ain't got to worry about that. He can ride off. Well, wheel off into the Rio Grande for all I give a damn. Texas will put him over. Yes, they will. Hell, they'll think about running Ted Cruz as y'all's governor. Damn. That's going to be crazy. That'll be crazy. Governor Cruz. What's that you said? What do I think about the Jada Parker situation? She's entitled to her opinion. I don't see what she said that was wrong. What's the problem? If she don't want to see biological males in women's sports, I don't see what the problem is. I don't want to see it either. So what's the problem? Y'all want to cancel me on that, then do your thing. You just won't be here Saturday for the celebration. So I understand. Come on, let's run. We can run. So, you know what would be a fire race? How about this? Matthew McConaughey versus either Ted Cruz or Elon Musk. That'd be fire. Texas would be the look. And there are 40 electoral votes. That'd be a beautiful thing. Oh no, I saw that Wallow J, and I don't care. That's their life. If they're doing that, cool. Whatever. Deal with the consequences. That's life. If they're not doing it, then somebody's an a-hole online. Deal with the consequences. Live your life. MAGA, y'all. Oh wait, it's Thursday. Y'all probably getting ready for the inauguration. That's what it is. Y'all. They putting their. You know what this reminds me of? The way some of these people talking about this inauguration. Remember when Beyonce had her baby shower and all them chicks online were running around trying to figure out what to wear, like they was going. That's what this seems like. He probably is, and bless his heart. That's why he'll win. That's why he'll win. Hey, let's see when that Texas race is. Let me see. Valentina Gumby Gomez, Dan Crenshaw. I don't see when that race is, because if she loses, if you lose to Unsolid Snake, that'd be hilarious. I will die laughing if you lose to Unsolid Snake. When is this race? Texas Senate. Okay. Texas Senate race. Let's see. I want to see when this race is. Let's see. Dan Crenshaw. Because we're going to keep our eye on this race because I want to laugh that day. Let's see. So it was on November 5th. No, but there was a special one. Let me see. Okay, so 2026. Okay, so it's next year. Okay. All right. So we're gonna watch for that. Nah, it wouldn't be liquid steak. Liquid can kill you. Fine, we'll call him Rubber Snake. Well, I know one thing, she ain't gonna go no Twitter spaces again. So she's gonna spend a whole year act like she's from Texas. She's gonna start wearing cowgirl hats. Watch what I tell you. This is nasty. But anyway, there's that. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I've done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. We will see y'all tomorrow, episode 1 of the Constitution series. 3 p.m. We're gonna learn something. And then Saturday we celebrate. And then Sunday, I don't know. I'll probably be at work. And Monday will be coverage of the inauguration. That will go up. I'll put up that live probably tomorrow. Because I want to make a nice thumbnail for that. And then, yeah, a new era. 4 years, another 4 years. But anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, stay safe, And you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.